Okay, this video is going to be about the custom section groups, what they are, and how you can customize them. So let's go ahead and go into the price list and look at the sections. We've got about 50 sections. I think there's like 51 actually, and that's a lot. I mean, some of the other programs have 100, but 50 is still a lot. I mean, it's a lot to have to sort through when you're thinking about where something's going to be, where something might be located. There again, you can use this search box, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Depending on the type of work you're in, you don't need all these. Most people, no matter what work you're in, you're probably not going to need all these. Very few of us ever use columns, excavation. Depending on the work you're in, you may never use anything that's on the exterior of a home. You may just do interior type work. Vice versa, you may only do roofing and siding. So that if you're only doing exterior work, there's no reason you need to look at anything that has anything to do with interior work. So what I did was I created some custom sections. All right. Now I've already named these because they're mine. This one is called interior, and it's going to contain everything that would be used on the interior of a home. In other words, it's going to have cleaning, it's going to have countertops, but then again, it's also going to have things that might also be used on the outside, like electrical. Okay, that could be inside or outside, or for, say, debris removal. So then I have the exterior. Okay, and it's going to also have debris removal because you need debris removal for the exterior. But then again, it's not going to contain anything that might be on the inside only, like countertops. Okay. Then I have the frequent interior, which is, it eliminates just pretty much all the interior stuff that I never use. And if I find a need for it, hey, you know what, I can just go back into all sections. Here's frequent exterior. Now, that's a whole lot easier to look at just this, isn't it? If all you do is roofing and siding and you don't do any interior paint or anything like that, then why would you want to look at that? You wouldn't. So you can come over here, choose the category, or choose the sections that you want to look at, and then press OK. All right. Then the next time you go in there, it's going to remember. Okay, it's going to remember which of these custom section tabs that you chose. So until you actually go to the drop-down list and hit all sections, you won't see this stuff anymore. Okay, so if you only do exterior, then just choose that one and hit OK, and then every time you open the price list, all you're going to see is the frequently used exterior stuff. And you don't even have to look at all this. I'm going to show you now how to go about creating custom lists. So just click on any item. It doesn't matter which one of the sections you click on, and then right-click. Okay, right-click and go to the bottom selection, place sections into groups, interior, exterior, etc. Okay. Now we have 4 columns. This one, it's not going to let me click on it. This one is interior. This one's exterior. This one's frequent interior, frequent exterior. You can change the names. So let's type, instead of frequent interior, let's type in, this is a test, and hit apply. And when we go to the drop down, it says this is a test. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go back to right click. Okay. I'm going to go change it back and hit apply. And now I'm going to go ahead and right click and go back, and I'm going to show you how this works. So these are all the categories. Each one of these columns has every single category in iScope. Everything in the database. They're all the same. They begin with abatement and they end with water. Begin with abatement, they end with water. Whoops, Windows, sorry. Windows. So they all end and begin in the same place. The only difference is the items that you have checked. Okay, so on interior, I want to see masonry, mobile, painting, paneling, permits, plaster, etc. I don't want to see things like roofing, siding, soffit. I don't need to see that on the interior. So basically, just put check marks next to the sections that you want to see under that particular tab. So if you're just a roofer, you might just name this roofing and then click uncheck everything except roofing. Okay, now if you do roofing and siding, you might leave roofing and siding checked. Okay, and then when you hit apply and you choose that out of, you choose this one or roofing or whatever it may be, you hit OK. When next time you go on the price list, all you're seeing is roofing. And so it's a whole lot easier to do that than to have to sit and listen and look at all these categories that you're never going to use. So that's pretty much all there is for this video. But actually, you know what? I'm going to show you something else. I should have probably put this in a different video, but oh well. Let's say that you never wanted to see abatement at all. Okay, you can highlight it, you can right click, and you can go to hide this section and all its codes in future searches. So let's click that. Now let's go ahead and press OK. Let's go back into price list, and guess what? Abatement is not there. Okay, so you can do that. Of course, then you need to unhide it. Just go ahead and come over here to show all codes, including those that are hidden, and there you have abatement. See how it just popped up, and it's kind of grayed out a little bit because it means it's hidden. Okay, so you want to go ahead and right click on it and put show this section and all its codes in future searches. Okay, and hit OK. And by the way, that also works inside the price list. Like I said, this really should have been part of another video, but let's say that you wanted to come over here and let's find something that dumpster, locking doors, and you never wanted to see that code. You can just hide this code in future searches. All right, so let's go ahead and hide that code. All right. And then if you want to unhide it, all you do is you go back over to show all codes. You go back into that same section, and you see it right here where it's kind of grayed out a little bit. You right click it and you press show this code in future searches. Okay, then go ahead and uncheck that. Press OK. And that's pretty much all there is to that, guys. Please take a look at all the rest of the videos. Thanks.